A day late, but weekly weigh-in time. Earlier this week, my work schedule just got insane. I was working till like 8 o'clock, so had to delay some of my workouts, but I did do some catching up on Thursday and Friday. This will be my first weigh-in 2 weeks. I took last week off, so a little nervous about this. I didn't like binge or anything, but I wasn't counting my calories. I knew I was going over, so let's see where I'm at. So here is where I stand for the week. 277 for the week, down 1 pound from where I was 2 weeks ago. Will say I'm definitely feeling very frustrated. I just haven't seen much movement in the last month and a half. I think I was like 281, 282 the final Friday in March. So to not have moved more than 4 pounds is definitely frustrating. I'm kind of hitting a plateau, and I feel like I need to reinforce certain disciplines. So this week, I started counting my calories again, looking at my macros. And as always, every time I stop doing this and I start getting lax about it, I recognize I'm taking in a lot more calories than I thought. So I've had to make some modifications to my diet. Um, and it's just a healthy discipline to maintain because it gives me a realistic barometer of what I'm taking in instead of just eyeballing it and feeling I fall into this trap of feeling like, well, I'm eating the same thing I always eat, so I don't need to really track it. But then when I actually put it down, I actually see how much I'm taking in, and I have to do it. Every time I get lax, this happened to me last summer. Last year I started off at 315, and I got to like 290 by like July 1st, and I thought I just had it in cruise control. I was losing like 3 to 5 pounds a month every month, and I stopped counting my calories, and the same thing happened. Exactly what's happening now. I'm just staying flat, and I'm putting in all of this effort and getting frustrated, and I just have to maintain that discipline. I've got to cook. I've got to be more proactive at chasing down groceries. Uh, I mean, if I have to go on Wegmans every day and order, then that's what I need to do. I've got to get rid of the cold cuts. I didn't have any this week at all. Um, so, I mean, there's certain disciplines that I just need to make sure I maintain because every time I start seeing results, I start getting comfortable and I don't apply it and I don't attack the same hunger that I did when I started in January, February. Everything I ate, I put into my calorie counter, and now I'm not. And now I'm flat again. So I can't say I'm surprised. I can't say I don't know what's happening because then I started counting my calories late in the year last year. And then I got past that. I was kind of trapped between like 290, 285 for like all of Q3. And then I started counting my calories again. And I started seeing movement and I got down to 270 something. So need to make those adjustments, need to cook. Cold cuts have got to go. If I just can't get any meat and I got to do it, that's fine because it's not an ideal situation. But I can be more proactive in terms of like I've been ordering groceries once a week, and if it doesn't show up, then I just basically chalk it up for the week and start eating cold cuts. And if I need to order chicken breast 3, 4 days in a row, then that's what I need to do. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to take some perseverance, but I can manage through this the best that I can. And I just have to make sure I maintain these disciplines, tracking my calories. If I'm not doing that, then I can't say I'm being serious about this, no matter how many miles I run, no matter how much I lift, because you can't outwork a bad diet. It's just a fact. I learned it last year. I was running 25 miles a week and I was staying flat and I wasn't measuring my calories. And I found out when I was supposed to be taking in about 3,000, I was taking in 3,500 to 4,000. So it doesn't matter if I'm running 25 miles a week if that's how many calories I'm taking in. So need to make sure I maintain that discipline. I need to make sure I'm more aggressive in terms of searching for my food, and just certain things like stretching more. I haven't foam rolled, even though I ran 6 miles in back-to-back days, lifted both days. So uh, maintenance, active recovery, these are things that I have to reinforce. So just gonna dial it back up. A little frustrated with plateauing, but I'm not going to get discouraged here. I'm going to keep working through this, and I'm going to reinforce those disciplines, and I'm going to start seeing movement again. So that's my weigh in for the week.